Girl, that episode of Atlanta, that fight between Kaylee and Brit, honestly, it was insane. I mean, we did a whole video yesterday talking about, everything that went down between the two of them and how really like this fight was like nasty and bad, and how it gave us like a really good piece of reality TV, but at the same time, it really showed us the again the true colors of this Brit Eady girl, right? Well, now that the episode is out there and everyone is talking about it, now we have Kaylee coming forward, doing an interview, addressing the situation, and addressing Brit Eady. And we also have Shamia Morton with her own message, and her own situation going on as well. And we need to talk about that. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. Make sure to subscribe right now and hit that notification bell. Over here, we talk about Bravo every single day, so you do not want to miss it. Girl, let's talk about this mess. All right, so look, it is not a surprise everything that has been happening with Brit Eady. It was very surprising to me. We were watching the last episode, and that the next episode is the season finale, and it really took me by surprise because I think it's because there have been so many changes. We start with Kenya, then Kenya was not there, then Phaedra Parks was back. So, uh, and I was like, oh my God, what do you mean that it's already the season finale? It really felt like it went very fast. Even for a hot moment, I thought that the season was cut short, right? But then we went on and we realized this is the 16th episode, like next episode is going to be the 17th episode, which means 17 weeks. How has 17 weeks already passed? How? Which means that next week we are gonna be getting the trailer of the reunion. Like, this is crazy. I mean, I'm like, wow. But anyways, Brit Eady honestly went extremely below the belt. I think that the things that she said about Kaylee was was way too low, And I not only not because it's an insult, Well, yes, it's a bad insult, but not only because it's an insult, but also because if this end up being true, you are literally saying stuff that were told to you in confidence. So there is definitely no loyalty. And if a person is not even loyal to their best friends, that is gonna show you that that bitch is not loyal to absolutely anyone. You know what I mean? Um. So, but Kaylee decided to. I'm gonna address this right now. She went on. She did an interview for Entertainment Tonight, and she talked about the whole thing. And I love some of the things that she actually said. She said, "Look, first of all, I want to say my body, my choice." And I think that was such a powerful statement because honestly, like, it's as a woman, it is your body, your choice. If you want to have kids, you want to have kids. But if you do not want to have kids, you should not be having kids. That you are able to do whatever you want. I know that, especially right now in this country, things are a little bit like weird. But still, like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Go move to another state where you are gonna have your rights being listened. But anyways, she says my body, my choice. And if that was the case, it will have been my decision, right? But at the same time, she says that it is not truth. She says if I wouldn't have gone through those decisions, I would have said it because I don't have a problem with that. But it is not truth. She says that she never had conversations with Brit about having abortions, about, especially multiple abortions, like Brit was trying to put out there. She says that that was never a conversation, that she has never gone through like any of that. She had never asked her to go and pick her up to a clinic. She has never, absolutely nothing. So the fact that Brit is literally lying about that, it is one of the most disgusting things that she has gone through. And the betrayal of someone that is supposed to be your best friend, right? Um, she doubles down on the pill popping roommate situation, which I think is very funny. She says that that part is actually true. I found that to be extremely like powerful. I mean, you know that you can get sued for defamation if like you put that kind of things out there, especially as a public figure now, right? So the fact that she's doubling down, I believe her. I believe that Kaylee is um a firecracker. I think that she will not say things that are not true at the end of the day. I don't She doesn't give me that fake face, like Braid actually put out there. Now, not only that, Shamia Morton also came forward, and basically called out Brit and said that all the things that Brit was telling um, Portia about what allegedly Shamia told her are not true, right? In a post that Shamia did, she says, I was happy to be there to support my friend Kelly on one of the toughest days of her life. I am so happy that her divorce is final. Now let's get down to business. First, I never use Kelly's stylist. Second, I have never shown lying ass Brit any text. Portia and I not going out to celebrate me having a peach was discussed at her Pamper by Portia event. Brit is grasping for straws at this point. Third, I have never bring up what someone does or does not with their body. Screaming someone has had an abortion was out of line and way below the belt. Look, I mean, we already know that we're never gonna see Brit ever again. And so like I feel like, why are we wasting our time? I think it's important just to close this season to know who that girl was. That girl belongs over there with Monica Garcia. Like they are on the same cloth, they belong to like TLC or Sirius Network or some of those things. I mean, they are not Real Housewives. They don't belong to this world right here. And I think we finally saw who Brit Eady really was. She showed her true colors. I mean, and no one even pushed her to do anything. She just do it by herself. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. After all of this, are you Team Kelly or are you Team Brit? What do you think is gonna happen? Let me know, and if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Atlanta or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.
Welcome to the Real Andy of Beverly Hills Show.